So, not really sure where to start here. So, may as well, I guess, start from the beginning. I had an accident in 2013 while rock climbing that involved me smashing up both my ankles. And after multiple surgeries, 6 months in hospitals, 2 years not walking, I had some sort of resemblance of feet and was walking again with a fused ankle, and a whole bunch of screws and bits and pieces in the other side. Always had pain ever since in my ankles, which has progressively gotten worse and worse. And I used to, want to go on hikes, walking. I haven't really been able to run. I do a bit of a fast waddle if I want to move fast. But hiking and that was painful. I could do it. I'd push through the pain. Sort of not be able to walk for a day or two afterwards, but then, sort of get onto it, push through the pain in the morning and be able to, function. And yeah, I was, just living. That's just what it was. But recently the pain has become worse and worse. It's limiting me to be able to do the things that I want to do. I'd like to run. Like, I'm not a runner, never liked running, never wanted to run, but now when you can't run, you kind of just want to, I guess. I don't know, I look at people running and I'm like, gee, I wish I could, do that. I'd probably get over it pretty quickly, but it'd be nice to be able to do that. I haven't stopped doing all the things that I want to do just because my feet have sort of given me a lot more problems and pain, and it's just sort of got to a point where I'm just not doing anything because it just hurts too much. Speaking with my surgeon, he's come to the conclusion that after consulting multiple other surgeons and experts, that the best course of action would be to amputate my left foot. Now, the problem I've got with that is my right foot is just as bad as my left foot, and he's talking about fusing my right foot, so I have a prosthetic on my left and a fused ankle on my right, which, in my opinion, is still going to limit my functionality. I'm still not going to be able to run. With the fused ankle, the other fused ankle didn't really work too well, and I don't want to. I want to get back to a normal gait, walk, and get to be able to be as functional as I possibly can. Now, I'm going down or leaning towards going down the path of just biting the bullet and doing a double amputation, so cutting both feet off, getting two prosthetics, and figuring out how to do life all over again. Learning how to walk, learning how to drive, pretty much starting from the beginning. I'm expecting. I'm just about to go talk to the expert today, but I am expecting about a year sort of recovery period to get to some sort of resemblance of normal and used to the concept of not having any feet. I mean, I look at people, you see all the people running around with prosthetics. I've spoken to a bunch of guys, and that are in a similar situation as me, that are also, well, I mean, it's been about 10 years for me. I think they said about 5, and a lot of the feedback that I've got is they wish they did it sooner. So I mean, hopefully that is the situation where I'll be in, where I'll regret doing it sooner, and live a better, pain-free, more active lifestyle, and being able to get back into doing stuff and not just constantly being in pain, I guess. The concept of not showering and going to the toilet, I guess, walking around or having to get my legs, I guess, having to have a wheelchair, or and just the mobility around the house and bits and pieces, it's probably most definitely going to be a very big, much of a inconvenience. But there's a whole sort of other aspect of things that it's going to allow me to do that sort of makes that sort of worth the extra effort, in my opinion. So this is where I'm at. Not too sure where I'm going to go. But I've all decided in my mind what I want to do. But I'm going to consult with the experts today and see what they say, and see if we can get a better idea. So open up a new chapter in my life, I guess, and figure out how to do everything again. But the cost, I guess, another aspect I'm worried about is the costs of I guess legs and stuff and items and prosthesis and all the expenses and bills that are also gonna come along, and the constant changing and going back and molding, and what if it doesn't. There's a whole bunch of unknowns. What if, phantom pain, just shit that that you don't really know until it happens, and we're just gonna have to deal with that, and we hope for the best. But at the moment, I'm sort of in a position where I'm just not doing anything. If I do 6,000 steps in a day, I'm in absolute agony, and I don't. That's sort of the limit. And I'm doing a lot of just sitting around trying to staff my feet, and I don't want to be doing that. So this is where I'm at, and anyway, hopefully this can give someone else in my position a bit of insight and help. Hopefully it helps someone in a similar position or going through the same thing as me to get through it and see, help make the same decision, I guess. But I guess we follow up with a video once it's all happened and what the verdict is. So anyway, we'll see how that goes, and yeah.